There's 4 stages of mastery that I like to guide my students through on their path of awakening. And those 4 stages are the student phase, the apprentice phase, the adept phase, and the mentor phase. And I'm just going to speak briefly about what those phases are so that you can assess yourself and understand a little bit how we work with within the mystery school and how you can kind of move between the levels. So in the student phase, students are people who are spiritual seekers. They know that they're much more than their physical form. They're aware of all this spiritual energy around them. They want to learn more, understand more. They're thirsty for knowledge. And that's the beginning phase. We're always a student also. And I'll talk a little bit more about how these phases move with each other. But the student phase is just being ready to receive more information and being open and seeking truth. And then when you're in the apprentice phase is when you have healed so much of your conscious wounds and you're getting really into your core wounds. You have awakened a lot of latent abilities. You've been able to peer behind the veils of the unseen worlds. You've been received some of your gifts, and you're learning how to work with them. So the apprentice phase is a challenging phase because you're no longer a student, but you're not yet an adept. So you're really just working it out, working those muscles. And when you get to the adept phase, it's when you've really developed your psychic abilities. You've understood your innate gifts, and you're able to hone your gifts and use them over and over again with a certain degree of accuracy. And that's the adept phase, when you've really owned your power and you've understood the true self. The mentor phase is when you move into the place of service, when you're able to offer those gifts and teach others how to offer their own gifts. So those are the 4 stages. And as I said earlier, these 4 stages are not linear. They're circular. They move in a spiral as you go up. Some of your gifts might be in a student phase. Some of your gifts might be in a mentor phase. So it's really a process of nonlinear learning that I help my students and clients to understand their own spiritual growth. And I hope you'll join me in my mystery school for modern day living. Subscribe to my newsletter if you have not already. Get on the mailing list. You can just type in your email over there so that you know when the school is open, when the semester begins. You know all the various ways in which you can start to work with me to grow and learn about your own spiritual process. So thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.